My name is Kristen Walker, and today I will be talking to you about cursive writing. Forms of cursive writing have been around for thousands of years and can be linked to Roman handwriting in the 5th century. From that point forward, handwriting has changed and adapted depending on the needs of the culture. The cursive handwriting that is used today is a variation of previous forms of writing and was created to be legible and standardized. According to a brief history of penmanship on National Handwriting Day by Jenny Comm, penmanship in the United States was valued and showed social status. Professional penmen were responsible for copying official documents, including the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. Platt Roger Spencer is responsible for the first standardized set of cursive writing, and D'Nealian script followed. Both forms of standardized cursive writing made it easier to teach school children and made cursive legible across the nation. By personally seeing the impact of the lack of cursive writing being taught in the classroom, and after personally researching cursive writing, I have been able to learn the benefits of teaching cursive writing to children in the school systems. Even though cursive writing was formed thousands of years ago, it is something unknown by a concerning amount of school children today. One instance where this can be seen is when high school juniors take the SAT. Prior to the test, it is required that the juniors write a paragraph that is in cursive. According to Cursive Writing is just one casualty of Common Core and Modern Education by Nita Borgers, she is in shock when students do not know what signing their name means or how to write the cursive paragraph that's required of them while she's administering the SAT. I myself have also encountered this situation when I took the SAT my junior year of high school. It took almost 15 minutes for some of the students to write like 3 sentences in cursive and sign their names. The person administering the test had to spell out letter for letter how to write out the paragraph. So cursive writing is relevant to everyone here because this will affect all of your children and or grandchildren who will attend elementary education. It is important to realize the benefits of learning cursive so that you can help improve the education of the younger generations in your family. Cursive writing should be taught in schools because it improves motor skills, helps with idea formation, and it allows you so that you can read historical documents. Cursive writing should be taught in schools because it improves motor skills. According to dictionary.com, motor skills are the ability to perform complex muscle and nerve acts that produce movement. According to an article published by Concordia University, cursive writing involves using the hand muscles in a different way, and it activates a different part of the brain than regular writing does. This shows that writing cursive script allows for fluid hand movements that actually help motor skills. According to sensory processing disorder, these fine motor skills are then not only translated into children's handwriting, but other activities as well, such as tying shoes, using zippers, drawing, crafts, and anything that requires small, precise hand and finger movements. This shows that a simple and beneficial task, such as writing cursive, has more benefits than what meets the eye. Students are not simply learning how to write letters, they are also improving functions of their brains that improve other movements as well. Cursive writing should be taught in schools because it can enhance children's ideas. Creativity is currently lacking in the public education system as art classes are slowly being cut. But one solution to keeping creativity in the classroom is by incorporating cursive writing. According to Cursive Writing, Are Its Last Days Approaching by Supon V, when students are able to concentrate on their compositions and not handwriting, perhaps their compositions will indicate more logical thought processes and the mechanical components are more likely to be in place. This shows that if cursive writing is ingrained in individuals' minds, they will be free to think while writing, allowing creativity of ideas to occur. According to an article by Carpenter, 15% of students who wrote their essay in cursive did slightly better than those who used some other type of handwriting when completing the writing section on the SAT. Both of these sources prove that when cursive writing is used, a different portion of your brain operates, which allows for the creation of better ideas. This creativity fosters a stronger imagination and better thought process skills that cannot be gained from learning how to write on keyboard. Cursive writing should be taught in schools because it allows students to read historical documents. For example, the Declaration of Independence holds meaning to everyone in this room. As United States citizens, it gives us our rights. The Declaration of Independence states, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that are among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." These rights came to life on July 4th, 1776. The cursive script of Thomas Jefferson is still present to this day and can be viewed in Washington, D.C. However, imagine standing in front of our nation's founding document and not knowing what it said. Imagine your grandchildren unable to read the documents that founded and continue to shape our country today. Another instance where this can occur is very similar. It's the Constitution of the United States, which was written in the same time period. And in all, it can be seen that cursive is present in our society in ways that shape our nation. If generations to come cannot comprehend these documents, what will come of our nation? Cursive writing does improve motor skills, ideas, and allows children to read historical documents. However, these are individuals who strongly believe that due to changes in society, especially in technology, that cursive writing is not relevant. Many individuals argue that technology will overpower handwriting, so why bother learning it? Technology does not allow you to develop the motor skills and that brain development as it would if you would learn cursive writing. And technology also takes away from reading print documents because you will no longer be able to read historical texts. And yes, typing on a computer may be faster, time efficient, but in the sense, you're not getting as good of ideas down, so what's the point of rushing through? Also, another argument is that people are so sloppy when they write cursive, you can't read what they're saying. How am I supposed to grade it if you're a teacher? But one way that this can be done is the standardized methods, and one standardized method that was created is the Spencerian alphabet, which you can tell is very fancy in script, and it was created more of the 1800s time period when they would have used this font, but now presently in the 1990s, Danielian cursive was created, and you can tell that yes, it's cursive, but it's very close to a handwritten script that a kindergartner would learn anyway, so it's not as hard of a transition and it's not as complicated maybe as some would say to learn. And by teaching this version, it's easy and standardized so that all children can read it and all children can write it because of how simple it is. So in conclusion, it can be seen that there's much more to cursive writing than squiggly lines and fancy letters. Cursive writing is an art form that improves brain development to young children. Due to this, cursive writing should be taught to school-age children so that they have the opportunity to fully develop mentally and so that they can read historic documents. Cursive writing should be taught in schools because it improves motor skills, enhances children's ideas, and allows students to read historical documents. Overall, cursive writing should not be forgotten, but instead, parents and grandparents should take a stand for their younger members of their family so that they can receive the education that they deserve. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? All right, thanks.